Tracerline presents the Marksman 2 Ultrasonic Diagnostic Tool. Pressurized leaks and component wear always generate friction in their surroundings. The problem is when these leaks are very small or the wear is in its early stages. The sound this friction generates is in the ultrasonic range, which means the human ear can't pick it up. The Marksman 2 is specially designed to address this limitation by converting and amplifying inaudible ultrasonic sound into an audible sound that's easily recognized. This enables you to diagnose leaks, defects, and component wear early on, long before they lead to vehicle breakdowns. Using the Marksman 2, you can find tire, vacuum, air brake, and other pressurized leaks. Locate faulty seals and weather stripping in passenger cabs, trunks, trailers, and other non-pressurized enclosures. Pinpoint wear and damage to gears, bearings, and other internal components without disassembly. Diagnose inoperative fuel injectors and solenoids. Locating a tire leak isn't difficult, but it is labor-intensive and time-consuming. The Marksman 2 is especially adept at finding these leaks. And best of all, you won't need to remove a tire from the vehicle to do it. Start by turning the receiver on. Now adjust the volume with the touch control pad. Scan around the tire at all potential leak sites, including the bead, tread, and valve. The audible alarm and 5 LED indicator on the receiver intensify as you get closer to the leak source. It's pretty obvious this tire has a bad valve core. Crowded engine compartments and lots of hoses make finding vacuum leaks difficult for some ultrasonic testers, but not for the Marksman 2, thanks to its precision-engineered hollow air probe and noise-attenuating headphones. The air probe reduces the receiver's sensing angle, which helps isolate the leak among several sources. The headphones muffle the noise in the engine bay and also cut off the audible alarm, initiating the Marksman 2's advanced heterodyne circuitry and sound signature technology. The unit will now produce a natural sound that you would expect to hear from a leak or component defect. This vehicle came in with a rough idle complaint and a lean exhaust trouble code. A vacuum leak is a good possibility, but from where? Let's find out. Begin by attaching the air probe to the nose piece. Now, plug the headphone jack into the receiver. Put on the headphones. Turn the receiver on. Adjust the volume. And scan for leaks. This engine has a blown intake gasket. Heavy-duty trucks and tractor-trailers may keep America rolling, but they also give technicians fits when an air brake leak occurs. Using soapy water solutions, it can take hours to find a system leak, assuming you find the leak at all. The Marksman 2 can turn those hours into minutes. On a pre-drive inspection, the air brake system pressure on this tractor-trailer would build nicely, but would soon decay after the compressor switched off, a sure sign of a leak. Let's see how easy the Marksman 2 can find it. Start by attaching the air probe to the nose piece. Plug the headphone jack into the receiver. Put on the headphones. Turn the receiver on. And adjust the volume. Now, scan for leaks, beginning at the air compressor and working your way toward the rear. Here's the problem. A small split in a hose underneath the front portion of the trailer. So far, we've focused on pressurized leaks. But what about leaks that pass by faulty seals, gaskets, or weather stripping in doors, windows, passenger cabs, trunks, and other non-pressurized enclosures? That's where the Marksman 2's ultrasonic emitter comes in. The emitter produces unique ultrasonic beeps that are tuned specifically to the frequency of the receiver. By placing the emitter inside the enclosure, these beeps will lead to the exact source of any leakage. Every time it rains, this car's trunk fills with water Let's see if the Marksman 2 can find the leak. Start by turning on the ultrasonic emitter and placing it in the trunk. Now, attach the air probe to the nose piece. Plug the headphone jack into the receiver. Put on the headphones. Turn the receiver on and adjust the volume. Slowly scan around the outside of the trunk and check for leaks. The ultrasonic beeps from the emitter intensify as you get closer to the leak. As you can see, this car has a damaged trunk lid gasket. The Marksman 2 does a lot more than find leaks. Using the solid contact probe, it can quickly pinpoint premature internal parts wear or damage long before component failure occurs. This car came in with a complaint of a howling noise at highway speeds. A worn front hub bearing is a good possibility, but let's see what the Marksman 2 reveals. Begin by screwing the contact probe into the nose piece. Plug the headphone jack into the receiver. Put on the headphones. Turn on the receiver and adjust the volume. Now, touch the tip of the contact probe to the hub carrier or spindle. Abnormal or non-rhythmic clicks or grinding sounds indicate early stage failure. This hub bearing appears in good shape. Further testing revealed a bad output shaft bearing in the transaxle. Most of today's fuel injectors and solenoids are switched on and off by an electronic control module. But that doesn't mean a command from the module will cause an injector or solenoid to respond, especially if there's a mechanical or electrical issue that needs attention. This vehicle came in with an intermittent misfire with no hard trouble code stored. The problem could be ignition or fuel related. Let's begin by checking out the fuel injectors with the Marksman 2. Start by screwing the contact probe into the nose piece. Put the headphone jack into the receiver. Put on the headphones. Turn on the receiver and adjust the volume. Now, touch the tip of the contact probe to each of the injectors. As you can see, this injector isn't firing. Further investigation showed a damaged terminal in the injector's connector. The Marksman 2 comes in a convenient kit that allows you to perform these and many other tests. The kit contains an ultrasonic receiver, ultrasonic emitter, hollow air probe, contact probe, and noise attenuating headphones, all packaged in a rugged carrying case. The Tracerline Marksman 2. Hear what you need to hear.